My watch collection is roughly around $2 million. Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well, and a lot of you guys are always asking me, Switzy, can you show me your watch collection? How much your watch collection worth? So I'm gonna clear everything out. My watch collection is roughly around $2 million. Now what I want you to understand is I just recently moved to Dubai, so unfortunately I couldn't move all my watches. As you guys know, in London last year in December 2022, I got attacked, I got carjacked. So while I was in the traffic, two guys pull up with a moped, they jumped from the moped and smashed the window of my Lamborghini while I was stuck in the traffic with hammers, knives, and they tried to rob my watch. But what happened is that honestly, Richard Mille are very easy to be removed. So when I saw them coming, I just did boom, 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 and I put the watch in my underwear. So then when they're like, where is your watch? Where is your watch? I was saying because it was in my underwear, I was like, I have no watch, guys, I can't do nothing. They were like, okay, leave the car. And as you can see, because we will have some B-roll showing you the car, what happened. So I left the car, they took my car, drove it for 1 mile. You guys need to know that my driving set is on the left, okay, because my car was registered under my Swiss company. So yeah, watches are something I love, but since that day happened, I was way too scared to wear those beauties in the UK. After all this time, I decided to go back in Switzerland and put them in my vault. So I have 2 vaults in Switzerland when I have my watches. So obviously I didn't go that much to Switzerland since I'm in Dubai. I went twice. I didn't have time to bring all of them because I can't go across the border with as many watches as I want for tax reasons. So we're gonna start with this watch collection, which worth more than £2 million. But today we're gonna focus on the first part, which is roughly around $1.1 million, $1.2 million. And I'm gonna explain you the story behind every single watch I'm gonna show you today. And on the top of this, there is one little beauty that I just got 2 days ago from Paris, delivered now to me in Dubai, but we're gonna see. This is a Paul Newman. It's a very limited edition. You can't, when I'm gonna post a video, you will probably not even be able to find that many on Chrono 24 or whatever. I don't even know by which one we're gonna start. As you guys can see, I love gold, okay? Unfortunately, I don't have my first watch, the first one that I have. So let's start with the most basic watch that I have here. It's also the cheapest one, but for me, it's one of my favorite because it's very, very elegant. This watch is the AP Royal Oak, so Audemars Piguet Royal Oak rose gold with the black leather strap, okay? When you have watches rose gold with some strap which is leather or plastic, it makes it just more, if you have some leather, it's way more elegant, less flashy. It's a good contrast between the rose gold and the leather. Now, what's the story behind that watch? It's the first AP that I got into a shop. I got that AP in Geneva, okay, Switzerland. And for me, it was the first big experience because it's nice to have a Rolex, it's nice to have a Hublot watch, but when you level up and you get into the AP League, Patek Philippe League, or Richard Mille, there is a stand up, you know? For me, Rolex is like having a Mercedes or a BMW. But then when you start having Lambos, when you start having that kind of very exotic supercar, then there is a new league for watches. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. And at the time, I remember I paid for that watch 35,000 Swiss francs. Okay, now I think the cost is around $85,000, $90,000, which is an amazing investment. I almost tripled my watch. So imagine, I bought that watch for 35K and now it's worth 90K, okay? So it's 280% return on investment on having one watch, flexing with the watch, enjoying the watch, and now I can sell it. Obviously, I have this watch for now 4 years. I never sold it and I will probably never sell it because when I look at this watch, it just reminds me the experience. I was inside, I was, wow, am I sure I'm gonna buy this watch? 35,000 was so much money for me at the time. It was unbelievable. And I felt so proud being able to afford a watch like this one. Honestly, it was crazy. Then I love that AP and I was, I wanna also have the flexi one, okay? So then I got the second AP. So it's exactly the same AP as you can see, guys. One with the strap with the leather and one which is full gold. Now, why did I buy the same watch? Because you're gonna say, but Switzy, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same, but I also got that watch into the shop because they saw how passionate I was with the house, with AP. So this watch roughly goes for like $130,000, okay, 135,000. Honestly, it's just a different level of flex. You will see on my wrist, but yeah, it's different mood. This one is when I want to be classy, and this one when I want to be a bit more show off. But yeah, the story behind that one is simply that I got that one in the shop, and this one that I also got into a shop, so I couldn't decline an offer. Imagine I pay around like 60K, something like this, and now the watch goes for 130. So I made an extra like $75,000 just by wearing watches. This is just crazy. Now that we have this, I want to end up with the best AP for me, okay? This AP, I got it in Dubai, okay? I didn't get it anywhere else thanks to one person that I know in the shop, and because of obviously the history, because at the moment I have more than 5 APs that I got into a shop. So as you guys have seen recently, one of my friends also has this watch. So this one is one of my favorite one also right now. This is one of the hottest piece available in the market because they have been producing 100, if I'm not saying wrong, 100 per year, okay? The production started in like 2022. So we had 2022 and 2023 where this watch has been produced, and honestly it's just insane, okay? The cost of this watch was around $90,000, but as you can see, this watch goes for almost $300,000. So just by wearing APs, as you can see here, I made around like 60K. Here I make around 50K. Here around I made 60K. Here I made around 50K. On this one I made around 75K, so that's 125, and that one goes for almost 300, okay? So I'm like 210K. So I made over 330K, 340K just by collecting 3 simple watches, yeah? And honestly, these 3 APs have just like a different level. Like they're all different, and for me, they all represent a different style. This one is when I wanna flex, okay? This one is when I wanna be classy, and this one is when I wanna show to some watchmaker or like in a big boy room. You know, this one is like, everyone sees it's bigger, you know, like the Djordje is way bigger. It's over 41, I think. This one is way smaller. If you're into the watch game and you see someone, you're gonna put so much respect, especially when you managed to get this watch into a shop. And yeah, so my stories with AP are very simple. I managed to get all of them into a shop, which is because I have a really good relation with the house AP. Now we're gonna talk about my favorite brand, okay, Patek Philippe. We have here the 5712 and the 5980. These are 2 of my favorite watches, but I can't lie, the price is not the same, the value is not the same, okay? But my favorite watch ever in the entire world is the 5712. This watch has so much meanings for me, guys. I always said to myself, I want to have that watch. This watch at the all-time high in the watch industry went for like 250K. Now it goes for $200,000. I always wanted to buy it thinking, okay, I'm fully happy in life. I will have a 5712 like a grandpa chilling. This watch for me is like when you made it, okay? Fuck the AP, fuck the Royal Oak, fuck everything. This is definitely my favorite watch, and you probably see me wearing that watch very often because for me, look, this watch is a definition of perfection. Like, it's the lights, the movement behind is incredible. It's very thin as a watch. You get inside the room and people know about the watch. You're like, whoa, he has a 5712. It's not even a 5711. This watch is like a 10. Like, it's a woman. It's a 10 out of 10. Like, no jokes, guys. This is my favorite watch. So I never managed to have a good not a good relation, but create a relationship where I can get this watch, because in order to have a watch like this one, it takes years and years and years to build with the house Patek Philippe. And this watch is when I managed to hit the net worth of 25 million pounds. Because in my goal, I was always thinking, yeah, one day I want to worth 100M. But you can't be thinking, okay, I'm gonna worth 100M. You need to like scale the thing. You need to have a process. You need to have like some milestone that you're gonna hit. And once I hit 25 millions, at that time, I realized that I was definitely wealthy and I didn't need to work anymore because my passive incomes, everything combined was way more than enough. And I was, what's the thing that can make me happy? Because I had all the cars, as you guys know. I had the McLaren 570 GT, I had the Huracan, I had the Aventador SV, I have a Urus, I have a Rolls-Royce Golf, I have a 720S. I had 7 supercars, guys, and like none of them was making me so happy. Yeah, I was happy having a car, but that was what would genuinely make me happy right now, right this second. And that was maybe watch. And I was, which watch would be like the end for me, like the best one, the elite one. And I was, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get the 5712. And so I got the 5712 at a very, very good price, guys. And I'm very happy. This watch is like, I wear it when I go wedding, when I wanna do a nice YouTube video. Like, for me, this watch has so much meaning. It's such a meaningful watch. And even when I see someone wearing that watch, I don't care if you have an RM, I don't care if you have an AP. If I see you with the 5712, man, you have my respect. You are a proper watch guy and you know what we're talking about. Now I'm gonna stop because I'm getting emotional with that watch. Anyway, we're gonna go with the second one. So this one is a bigger one and you will probably see, but like, as you can see, this one is way fatter and it's a beautiful, beautiful watch. It's way heavier than this one. This watch, I got it for also a very good price. So it goes for around 300k USD. I got it at a very good price for 220k. Not the real milestone, but it was free money. I was, listen, I can add a new hot piece to my collection because this watch is not discontinued yet and it already goes for like 300 bags. I was, listen, that's how I think. If you have a lot of cash in your bank account, if you have a lot of money in your crypto account, if you have real estate and you keep making money, at some point you need to diversify. I need to buy gold. But why I also love like buying like golden watch is that it's gold. So in case something goes wrong, I still have, you know, like I can still sell it and it's gonna go easily. But yeah, this watch, I just got it because I got it for 220, it goes for 300, and it was an easy 80k profit. That's two of my favorite brands. And obviously at some point, I had to go in the big boy league also. And I got myself a richer milli. So it was last year and around November, something like this. I got the RM029. So basically this watch is very meaningful also because I challenged myself. I said, listen, it's nice buying watches and everything. I make money, but if I want to have something new, something different, I need to hit a new goal. So I was, okay, listen, Switzy, you are at 25 million pounds. You need to push to 30 million pounds right now. Quick, okay, what do I want now? Oh, I want to reach a million. Okay, so once I'm gonna hit the 30 million pounds net worth, so not generating 5 million extra, I saved, okay, between the real estate investment, between the crypto investment, everything, I'm gonna get a richer milli. Because for me, a richer milli is like the blue tick into real life, you know? You have this, people look at you, no matter if they know about the watch or no, okay, people will be this. If I see someone between this and this, I would prefer someone with this. But I know that I represent maybe 1%, 2% of people who really know to watch game, okay? So having this was more like to impress, let's say, the rest when I go sometimes. And yeah, richer milli just to show up, let's be honest, like the whole concept, they only make 4,000 watches per year, but I also love like how it holds the value. All the watches that you can see right here, I'm making money out of them. If I wear them or if they're slipping in my vault here in Dubai, or in Switzerland, I make money. But yeah, this is the richer milli. I'm about to get a new one very, very soon because as you guys maybe follow on my Instagram story, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at SZM&x, telling you on daily basis my achievements, what I do, because it's easier to snap. And I just hit the amount of 35 million pounds net worth. So again, we gotta upgrade the game. We gotta choose something a bit better, okay? So something is coming, so guys, be active. And that's the 6 watches that I have here. But as I told you guys, I had watch number 7 that just arrived, okay? It got delivered from Paris, okay? This watch is totally new, okay? Totally new. This is the Daytona Yellow Gold 2023, okay? This watch is just insane, guys. Literally, it's just beautiful. So the shop in Paris called me saying, oh, Switzy, do you want it? Blah, blah, blah. We just got it. It's the edition Paul Newman. So it's just beautiful. Like if you see how the watch has been made, like you can see like the red things just around. There is so many details that has been implemented into the watch that makes this watch so special. So I got that watch for 25,000 euros, okay, in a shop. And now it goes for like 45,000, $50,000. So again, if I was a brokey, I could just get the watch, like sell it, okay? Easy money. But obviously this is not what I want to do. Like I love to watch, and all the watches that I'm buying have a small storytelling, or it's a good opportunity business wise. So guys, as you can see, even with my watch collection that's worth $2 million, okay, that's only 5%, 5 to 6% of my net worth. It's not that much. It's good to have something where your money is diversified. If you have any issue, your bank is locked, you have watches. If your watches are not available, you have money in the bank. But always diversify, have some some different asset that you can sell. If something goes down, the other one gonna go up. But most of the time, all the assets have some correlation. But here, what I like with watches is that we have some gold. It's a real business, you know. It's not something that is just trending and that appear overnight. Those houses that are making the watches don't exist since like 10 or 20 years. It's something that has been existing for over 100 years. It has been existing for over 100 centuries. So yeah, tell me in the comment which watch you prefer the most, or even if you don't prefer that one, what's your favorite dream watch? And yeah, that's it.